And we're off. I'm going to inspect the board in just a second. Give you guys a rundown of what I'm thinking. All right, so now to the race. Okay, let's look at this board we have here. Okay, very interesting. So we got 2 moons from wooden crates, 20 lake. Okay. Got multi-moons. All right. All right, so first, look at this board here. It does appear that we have quite a lot of moon squares here. We got 20 moons wooded, 14 moons lake, 2 moons from keys, 2 moons from slots, 20 moons from sub areas. Just a lot of moon squares. So moon's gonna be the big player here. The last match that I just commentated, it was quite different, where actually purple coins sort of took center stage, but this time it's back to moons being in the limelight. Both runners are actually now at the end of Cat Kingdom, usually pretty close together, so this is quite up to standard. Both of them getting out of that first kingdom where you can really never do anything that contributes to the run. You just got to get out of it, and they're heading off to Cascade. Now, in Cascade, let's look at this. In Cascade, we have, obviously, since there are a lot of moon squares, we have a square of 95 total moons. Now, 95 total moons is absolutely not difficult, especially just even doing the any percent route, which, they're obviously going to expand on, but even just doing the any percent route, you can get 95 moons quite fast, so that one should be quite easy, and I don't think that will require any extra efforts directed towards that. Now, for Cascade specifically, we have Captain Toad. That one should be, I think, quite free. Now, it obviously depends on what the runners are going for. As most of you probably know, bingo runners, Mario Odyssey bingo runners, don't actually see the board up until about a minute before the race starts, sometimes even not up until a couple seconds before the race starts. So definitely I can expect some pretty good routing here, but it is completely and utterly possible that we have some mess ups, some oversights. It is definitely possible. Well, let's see. Some people shine under pressure and some go down. Let's see what is the case here. Both runners actually going with the Dino Skip, going straight to the brutal fight, not really messing around trying to get anything else, which is probably the smartest action considering Moons is the main objective here, so they want to immediately unlock the second stage of the kingdom, where many more moons are actually available once you beat the Mountain Brutal. And you have to beat her anyway to proceed, so yeah. King Video Gamer being the first one to actually achieve that. Aaron right behind. Both of them moving on to the second stage of the kingdom. Okay, let's inspect this board just a little bit more. We got 60 regional coins wooded. Very interesting. That we have also 15 regional coins snow. That one is quite interesting. It is also on the same row as 90 moons total and 10 moons cascade. So while 15 regional coin snow may seem like one that nobody would go for, it does appear to be in the company of some easy squares. So maybe it starts to look a little bit more appealing down the line. We'll see. King Video Gamer going for both of them actually going for extra moons. So it looks like both of them are going for the 10 cascade moons right off the bat. That is quite interesting. So yeah, maybe we will see 15 regional coin snow. Any experienced runner would say normally a run going to snow is extremely unlikely and would mostly be avoided, but you know, crazier things have happened. And King Video Gamer 1 going. Oh yeah, he's going up to the back up to the platform, grabbing another moon. Let's see if he's gonna grab that Captain Toad. That would be in row 1, column 3. If he gets that Captain Toad, we definitely know he's going for that. Now, something that I personally haven't seen in a match just yet, personally, but it is definitely possible for less experienced players or just, you know, just it can happen on the fly if you accidentally oversee something or sort of slip up. That what you could have happen is that somebody actually goes for some squares that in the end they have to throw away because they don't actually contribute to their lines. So with that Captain Toad that that the King Video Gamer just got, we'll see if that turns into a full if he actually goes for that square to get some lines, or if it was just another moon to add to the count. All right, and 10 moons Cascade has been marked off by both runners. King Video Gamer already out of Cascade, sort of saying he's done with it, interestingly enough, and moving on to Sand Kingdom. Aaron, actually, interestingly enough, look at that. He's actually going for more moons. I believe he's going for the 95 or the 90 moons total, both of them. If you get 95, you can mark off both. But it seems like he's going for more moons than he needed, seemingly trying to get those. Now, it isn't actually super necessary to go out of your way getting a bunch of moons to get 95, but definitely you will have to get some extra ones, so... BP, yes, they can definitely mark everything just to confuse me. that is for sure. But yeah, definitely. Sorry, that's pretty funny. But what most of the time the case is that people don't really mark off squares that they know for sure they're not going to need in the end, but you know, that doesn't account for any mishaps or having to change your route in the end. Now, King Video Gamer actually doing DSTA here, using the time difference during for the daylight savings time to get that fast nut moon. It is part of the new any percent route, although he did it not before the match. He didn't set the time. He set it right then and there in the in that pipe room. Both of them going for the slots, interestingly enough. So the 2 moons from slots, both of them are going for that, apparently, adding to the overall moon count, as well as, of course, adding to that specific square. All right, and seemingly both of them doing the any percent route, which definitely makes sense in a run, in a Mario Odyssey bingo board where moons are the biggest factor, it is smarter to go with any percent for your main route, just sort of deviating off of that to a couple more moons or extra things you need. Since moons, really, that's just any percent, and you gotta keep going, get to more kingdoms, and of course, any percent is the fastest way to proceed. Aaron, the winner, taking an unfortunate bonk there, but getting himself back up quite quickly. King Video Gamer also fell a little bit into the sand, but is quickly able to get out and continue on the route. Now, earlier there was a failed attempt from King Video Gamer to do sand dram strat. Aaron did not attempt it, so sadly it failed. If anybody doesn't know, dram strat is where you actually use Cappy to position him, positioning him in a certain spot, where it then captures an enemy right after you get a moon. Just to improve, just get that little bit of improvement on the time on a couple areas. Dram strat can be used, I believe, in 3 parts of the game. And although it doesn't save an insane amount of time, in the long run, if you're going for fast. Okay, Aaron, the winner, actually going for the Sphinx moon and coins. Now, I do want to point out there are actually there is a slot here. Purchase 5 full costume sets. Now, there are some costume sets that you cannot get without coins. Obviously, there are those you can get with regional coins, but with it being much easier to grab just regular coins, it would make sense for go for the coin outfits rather than the purple coin ones. There are a couple slots like 10 regional coins lake and such like that, but I don't think that will be enough to justify going for the outfits you get with those. Or at least just those. You can, of course, mix and match, but the majority would be from just regular coins. And the winner getting that Jaxi platform. King Video Gamer in sub area grabbing some extra moons. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything here that the runners might be going for. We also had 2 moons from wooden crates. Definitely there is one in Kingdom. I'm not entirely sure where there would be another one, but definitely one in Lake Kingdom. So if one of them breaks that, that could be an indicator that they're going for that square. It could also just be another moon added to the pile, but we'll see. One thing I'm interested to see, obviously we have both of them going on the row 5, column 1 square. If either of them goes for column 1, then they will be making a return to Cloud Kingdom for that Goomba picture match. Now, in some boards, we do see some squares that test very niche skills of players where they don't usually practice some things like, some purple coins in kingdoms or getting certain outfits. Goomba picture match definitely is one of those things where it can definitely help in a run if you have a nice line and that is the last one you need. And because I'm pretty sure you can mess that one up a couple times if you have not practiced it, or at the very least if you haven't, done it before and you're uncertain about it. Then even if it is pretty easy, it can still be messed up, losing a bit of time, which you obviously never want in a race. King Video Gamer going for IP clip, set it up, struggling just a little bit, but eventually getting it. Going for those extra moons here. And now, him going into the inverted pyramid, that could mean that he's going for the 5 multi-moons, actually. That square at the top right, column 5, row 1. Going for that brutal Harriet fight to get that multi-moon. And Aaron, the winner, actually deciding to call it a day on Sand Kingdom for now. Moving on to the next kingdom, King Video Gamer still on the pyramid, continuing on the path. BP actually pointing out in chat here, they're getting a lot of extra moons. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, getting a lot of extra moons isn't usually necessary for something like 95 moons, especially if you're going as far as Metro. Obviously, it would help if you're trying to attempt, if you're attempting to cut it off in the middle of Metro or something, to not have to look around for moons, so you grab a couple on the way. But if it does get through Metro or far into Metro, then getting too many moons might waste time unnecessarily. And King Video Gamer accidentally dying there, but making it on top of the pyramid right after. Aaron, the winner, now in Lake Kingdom, also going out of his way to get some extra moons. We see a lot of extra moon getting in these two runners' routes. King Video Gamer now in the Harriet fight, so he's definitely going for the 5 multi-moons. That's pretty much confirmed at this point. Obviously, it is 3 fast moons technically, as well as all the moons you get on the way to the Harriet fight. So it could just be getting a bunch of moons, but I think there are easier moons to get than to go to Harriet. So it does appear that 5 multi-moons is the one he's going for. Alright, just had to step away for a second. King Video Gamer now done with the Harriet fight. Aaron, the winner, continuing on with his lake route, grabbing those extra moons here left and right. Obviously, Aaron didn't actually go for the multi-moon, not doing the inverted pyramid, maybe due to not being comfortable with IP clip. That definitely can be something to dissuade you from going for that multi-moon, since it adds a lot of time onto that. So I don't expect him to be doing Rango fight, whereas for King Video Gamer definitely would expect it. And there we go. That was what I mentioned earlier. We'll see if they go for the crates, the crate moons, and there we go. Aaron, the winner, just busting that crate and marking it off on the board. So that is the second square for Aaron. So definitely going for column 1, which would require 5 moons from music notes, interestingly enough, and he's going for that Goomba picture match. So definitely he will be going back to Moon Kingdom afterwards. So it'll be interesting to see a return to that kingdom. Aaron getting a nice, flawless, fast Rango fight. Very, very well done on that. King Video Gamer just entering Lake Kingdom. Interestingly enough, going for purple coins. Now, we do have the regional coins Lake Square. That is to the top right of the square that he already has, which is 10 Moons Cascade. So we could be seeing a diagonal there with him actually going for the 5 multi-moons. That would just require getting 18 moons in Lake on top of the multi-moons and 20 regional coins in Snow. So we might see this run going all the way to Snow Kingdom. Now, if it does go to Snow Kingdom, then getting all those extra moons may be a little bit superfluous, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We may be wrong. All right, Aaron, the winner, moving on to the next kingdom. King Video Gamer getting those moons in Lake Kingdom, and he's going to be grabbing those purple coins as well, probably. He already, yeah, basically marked it off already. That is his third square for him, actually. So it does seem like King Video Gamer is going for column 1 and for bottom left, top right. And as I mentioned, that would require him going to Snow Kingdom. Very interesting. Aaron getting those moons in Wooded Kingdom. Actually, currently the any percent route, so hasn't exactly gone out of his way to get any moons just yet. But we'll see how he proceeds. King Video Gamer doing this sub area, interestingly enough. Now, there is a square here, which I don't know if any of them are going to go for it, which is 2 moons from keys. I personally wouldn't have even thought of practicing, knowing where moons from keys are. Now, I know there's one in Lost Kingdom, but that's pretty much all I can remember, so I don't think that they're going for that one at all. We have Aaron as well as King Video Gamer both doing column 1, apparently. And obviously we have the diagonal from King Video Gamer as evidenced by 10 regional coins, so we'll see how that continues. And we'll see how Aaron routes this out to get more lines, as we currently don't fully know which other lines he's doing. Now, he did go out of his way to get some wooded regional coins, and that actually is row 5. Oh, wow, okay. Row 5, so we could actually be seeing both of these runners going to Snow, if I am correct, and that King Video Gamer is doing bottom left, top right, and that Aaron, the winner, is going for row 5. Both of those require going to Snow Kingdom. So we'll see what happens. That would actually mean that both of them may have been a little bit too quick to grab every moon in sight. Especially Aaron, as he did, I believe he grabbed more moons than King Video Gamer, at least going out of his way. Whereas King Video Gamer sort of trying to get some other squares along the way. Actually, I guess I was wrong. Interestingly enough, I was wrong. King Video Gamer actually grabbed that moon from a key. So it could be that he's actually not going for the snow and sort of abandoning that one, and instead using column 5, because he can get those 14 moons from Lake. And if he does those 2 moons from keys, that'll be 2 in column 5, as well as that 5 multi-moons that he's already going for. So, yeah, it could be that he's going for column 5 and then just row 4 on top of column 1. And King Video Gamer, having completed that Rango fight, actually continuing. Oh, interesting. Continuing on with Kingdom, getting those moons that actually Aaron went for right at the beginning. King Video Gamer just taking it in a different order, but seemingly getting the same moons. And as we saw earlier, Aaron is still going for those regional coins, apparently going for row number 5, which, as I mentioned previously, we're going to smoking. And purchasing 5 full costume sets, which he is already collecting coins for. So it doesn't seem too wild of an assumption. It could also be that he's collecting the coins to get shop moons, but I think there's faster moons than shop moons. So yeah, we'll see. King Video Gamer is now moving on to Wooded Kingdom. Both of them now in the same kingdom. And the winner obviously a little bit ahead, having gone to the kingdom way earlier. Oh, and interestingly enough, King Video Gamer also going for those regional coins is actually not too surprising now that I give that boy a second look. As we established a minute ago, column 5 is apparently what he's going for. So he's already in progress on those 5 multi-moons, having gotten 2 already. Or actually, no, having gotten 3 already, pardon me. And now he's going to get those 20 moons in Wooded and getting those 60 regional coins in Wooded, and he is in progress for that 2 moons from Keys, having already gotten 1. Aaron now at the top here with... Nope, not going for that fight, just going for those purple coins. Obviously, we pretty much established at this point that he's wasn't going for those multi-moons, but I may be incorrect on that. It could be that he simply avoided Harriet because it would take quite a long time, but not doing Harriet will require getting a multi-moon in a later kingdom after Metro, actually. So we'll see how that pans out. Unless he does. I mean, yeah, he could also be doing Wooded King World Peace, which might make the regional coin collecting a little bit easier, but I don't know. Seems risky. Yes, Cuber Stash, definitely Bound Bowl. That's the finish. Finish on Bound Bowl. Oh, yeah. I mean, a Metro finish is definitely not out of the picture. If we have Aaron going for row 5, then it's definitely he's definitely gonna go to Snow Kingdom. So, no Metro finish there. But King Video Gamer definitely doesn't have. Wouldn't have too much trouble going finishing with Metro, unless he does end up going for that bottom left, top right, although I think he may have opted for something else instead, so let's not be too quick to assume. And Aaron already marking off those regional coins. I guess he's confident in getting those quite swiftly. Oh yeah, interesting. So Aaron marked off 60 regional coins. Maybe he's just depositing the moons? That wouldn't really make sense, actually. Okay, Aaron, marking off those regional coins. I don't know if you purchased something already, and I just missed that when I stepped away. If anybody in the chat can confirm that, if he spent some regional coins before. Aaron purchased an outfit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess I didn't spot that, so that's totally fine. I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, row 5 definitely is what he's going for, as I said earlier. So he's purchasing those costumes to get that column for row 5 and the 90 moons total. So we will be seeing Snow Kingdom in this row in this run. Yeah, BP, that is a good question. It could be some. It could have been an oversight or some planning ahead of maybe trying to save some time with the regional coins and getting outfits. Then that could totally be, but we'll have to see. Sometimes there are oversights. Sadly, some are just avoidable when you're having to create a route on the fly with a bit of pressure. Sometimes logical things don't come as easily, but we'll see if there is a 500 IQ move in the works, or if it's just a bit of a mess up. Yeah, so we have Aaron going on to fight Mecha Wiggler, of course. Night Metro just being any percent all the way up until Day Metro, so we'll see what happens then, which route he takes, what his third line is going to be. King Video Gamer now moving on to Cloud Kingdom. Actually, 2 kingdoms behind Aaron here, since he was going for all those moons. Yeah, sorry guys for the commentary. I know. Don't want to out myself as an idiot, but I had it muted for a second, so I was just talking to myself for a solid couple minutes there. Bit of there's oversights for everyone, not just the players. All right, and Aaron seemingly wasn't able to get that 2 cycle. King Video Gamer now moving on to Lost, getting Meme Tree, actually, interestingly enough. Very, very well done on that. Going with any percent route. He is... his squares are pretty much already established. Sorry, his lines are pretty much already established. Although... Yeah, so he's definitely not going for row 5. King Video Gamer's not going for row 5. And since that would take him to Snow Kingdom, and I highly doubt he's going for Snow Kingdom, as well as the purchasing of 5 costumes. Aaron has been going for those 5 costumes, so he's definitely going for row 5. But King Video Gamer is most certainly not. Both of them, though, are going for the 95 moons since they're doing column 1. Row 5, although, is specific to Aaron. Column 5 is the one that that King Video Gamer is going to be doing. 5 multi-moons and the 2 moons for keys. Now, there is another moon from keys in the in Lost Kingdom. So if he knows about that one, he would be going for it. It isn't the fastest because you have to actually get one of those. Oh, I forgot what they're called. Those enemies that like the little centipede thingies. You have to actually get one of those all the way across the map to get that one. So we'll see. Aaron continuing the regular route here. Just 90%. And look at that. Aaron marking off the 2 moons from slots already. So that's... I would not have guessed that. So it does appear he's doing a little bit of a triangle here. Column 1, row 5, and top left, bottom right. That appears to be what he's going for. Since he is already going to snow... Oh, wow. I didn't actually notice that. There are actually 2 slots for snow regional coins. So if he gets 20 regional coins, he can actually mark off both the top left, bottom right square for 20 regional coins and the row 5 for 15 regional coins. So that is actually not bad routing, if that is indeed what he's going for. That would just then require six moons from sub areas, which he's already doing. So yeah, that appears what he's going for. Wow. Would not have guessed. Not guess. Now, since that is the only revisit, that is the sorry, that is the only Cloud Kingdom. I apologize. Cloud Kingdom is going to be the only revisit. I believe he's actually going to end on Cloud Kingdom. All right, pardon me. I had to step away for a second again. And Aaron getting that second moon from the sub area. So yeah, it appears we have both of the routes now pretty much figured out for both of them. It does appear that column 1 and row 4 and column 5 for King Video Gamer, and column 1, row 5, and top left, bottom right for Aaron the winner. And the 2 moons from keys has been marked off. That was a second ago. Just got to it. Has been marked off, so that is another square, and the 5 moons from music notes has also been marked off. So I think I was, that's, wow, really got me. Okay, he's got me confused here. Really got me confused here. I thought he was actually going for the top left, bottom right. That wouldn't make sense since he was going for the sub areas. And also, since he's already going to have to go to Snow Kingdom for regional coins for row 5, that last slot would have been pretty free. But instead, he marks off 5 music notes without having... Oh, no, never mind. Oh, jeez. Oh, made a mistake there. I think... Yeah. Okay. I think I get it now. Yeah, that was... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it's okay. Never mind. I think I understand it now. It's the yeah. Column 1, Row 5, top left, bottom right. Okay, we got King Video Gamer moving on to the Goomba picture match in Cloud Kingdom, actually going back there right off the bat. Gonna be getting that square, only leaving 2 to get his first line. And Aaron onto the next sub area. And King Video Gamer getting that moon. The slot is marked off, and the 6 moons from sub areas in Metro has been marked off for Aaron. After this sub area. So there's only the 20 regional coins. So we could be seeing one of 2 things here. We could see Aaron going just all the way to Snow Kingdom, getting those regional coins, and then simply going back to Cloud Kingdom, actually finishing on Cloud Kingdom, since he will have to go back to Cloud anyway. Or we will see him go back to Cloud before and finish in Snow Kingdom. I'm not sure which would be faster. I don't know if there would be a huge time difference, but yeah, we'll see. King Video Gamer moving on to Night Metro now. Just Night Metro, like I mentioned earlier, is simply any % route. There's really nothing special to do there, considering that there are really no sub areas, which is the only Metro specific thing here. And there's only 1 extra moon that you can get, but it's part of the any % route for Day Metro, so that one's avoided too. Or, I mean, there's also the Chet moon, never mind. So you can get that one, sure. So BP saying in chat, Snow before Cloud is faster. I would have assumed so, but Aaron is actually going to Cloud Kingdom first before Snow Kingdom. So that was the route that he picked. Now, I personally doubt it makes an insane difference, but you know, in some races, it just gets so close that any edge you can get, even if it is just a couple seconds of time save, can make all the difference between winning and losing. King Video Gamer using the Mega Wiggler fast strat, or Mega Wiggles as I like to call them. And with that, King Video Gamer, once he gets that fight done, he's already marked it off on the board, but getting those 5 multi-moons, that'll make the first line of the match. That was a very, very good Mecha Wiggler from King Video Gamer. Finished with that now. That's 5 multi-moons, the first line of the match completed. Column 5 is now done. King Video Gamer moving on to Day Metro, where he won't be going for the sub area. So since there's really nothing in Day Metro for him, he may just be going out of his way to get the moons that he needs for the 95 and the 90, and that's probably going to be it. Or he's okay. Just the 95. He's not going for the 90. All right, now Aaron, moving on to Snow Kingdom. getting those regional coins, which will give him 2 slots. Once he gets 20 regional coins, that's 2 slots for him on his board. That'll actually complete his first line, which will be top left, bottom right. And he gets a moon from music notes, and he can mark off 5 moons from music notes. King Video Gamer is done with that one. That making 95 moons total. The last line, the last square to get his second line. He now only has 2 squares to go. That being 95 moons and 15. Not that one. Sorry. The 20 moons from sub areas total. Now I don't know how many sub areas he has to go. But he's pretty much gone to every sub area he can. So I'm not entirely sure how many he needs, but it could not be too many. And wow. Okay. And Aaron going into the sub area, already marking off his 2 squares. Oh, I see what he's doing. There is regional coins on the way here, and he's moving on to that second moon in this sub area besides the Rango fight. There is this other moon right behind, and there you go. That is the race done. Aaron, very, very appropriately named, is the winner. Very, very well done. He's going to get an invite to do an interview here as King Video Gamer. Also finishes up being very close, just needing the 95 moons in total and the 20 moons from sub areas. Aaron, you gonna join us for an interview? All right. See here. King Video Gamer getting that next moon here. And look at that. And that is done for him as well. Both of you have gotten invites if you want to hop in for an interview after this match. Very, very close, actually. Just about a minute away from each other. That's what I mentioned earlier, saying, you know, some time saves, you maybe not going to want to go for it, but it can make a world of difference in the end. And King Video Gamer and Aaron the Winner, how are you guys doing?
Doing good.
All right. Well, that was a very close match here, about a minute apart from each other. How do you guys feel? Let's start with King Video Gamer. How do you feel about this?
I just feel great that I'm able to do very good. Like, I'm happy that I'm able to, you know, do tricks like TNT very consistently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Aaron, how do you? What's your take on this?
I felt pretty good. I was kind of scared near the end because I saw that King Video Gamer only had moon skulls left, and I wasn't sure how many moons he had. But yeah, I wanted to be really
right.
close.
Yeah, I was the same.
Yeah,
So,
both of you actually getting sub-hour. Very, very well done on that, guys. You wanted to say something, Computer Gamer?
no, I was saying it was kind of the same for me because I knew like once he had done Cloud Pitcher match, that was pretty much like I'm out of time, and I was just waiting and hoping he was just gonna take ages, and then yeah, I was just too late.
Yeah, and guys, yeah, I mean, you definitely played well. What was just want to first off start, King Video Gamer? What was your sort of most worried point? Like, where were you like, oh no, is this gonna work out? Is this gonna go right?
I was kind of worried because I don't like doing like total moon goals, and I did it here obviously, and I was kind of always paranoid about whether it would go badly. It actually ended up being pretty good the way I did it. You know, I got exactly 95 and stuff, but
Yeah, I
I
noticed
could have
that.
done that better. But yeah, I was pretty worried about that because in sand and stuff, I was kind of unsure of how many moons to get, but it worked out well.
Yeah, definitely. There's some things that you know, Mario Odyssey Bingo definitely having so many different objectives. Some people just don't prepare for everything, so there's always something where you're just like a little bit unsure. Definitely get it. And Aaron, what was your sort of moment where you said, "Oh shit, is this gonna go right?"
My moment for me was I didn't actually see that 60 regional coins wooded was in the route right away, so that made it a lot longer. So I wasn't sure if that was gonna be all right, but it wound up. Although I probably could have gotten a couple more moves in wooded since I was getting so many regionals.
Oh yeah, that makes me think as well. Another point was when I had 59 regionals in wooded, and I just could not think of a single wooded purple coin like in existence. So that was great. I feel like
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the purple coins. We actually the last match it was actually on the same channel, and the board was pretty much entirely purple coins, and both of the runners had considerable difficulty having to go pretty much purple coin in every kingdom. So I definitely get that. That's not something that everybody prepares for, but you know, it's good to be good at.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, regional coin knowledge is very helpful in bingo.
Yeah, definitely. And for both of you, just looking at the board right now, let's start with Aaron. What is something you would have done differently? Maybe a different route you'd have taken, something you think was maybe a mistake, just having a second look at it.
I'm not sure, honestly. I probably would have taken a pretty similar route. I guess the main thing I probably would have done differently is routed my extra moons a bit different. Could have saved more for Lost and Wooded, since they had a lot of fast moves I didn't get, and I didn't need to get like 20 in Sand and 12 in Cascade. I could have gone with just the 10 there.
Right. And for King Video Gamer, what was what's your second take on this board here?
I probably I don't know. I didn't like this board in the first place. I'm not saying it's a bad board, but it wasn't the kind of one. Like, it wasn't a terrible board. It's just not one that I like. Most of the goals aren't ones that I'm great at. So I don't know. I probably would have went with a similar route again, but maybe I should have looked a bit closer at, I don't know, maybe row 2, or I don't know. I don't know. I probably should have just taken the bullet and went to Snow or Seaside, and I think it would have been more beneficial. But
I was sort of looking at that, and I at first I was thinking that you were going to do what was it, row 5, going to Snow Kingdom. I thought both of you were going to go to Snow Kingdom at first, but then you sort of switched it up.
Yeah, I probably should have went with something like that. But I don't know.
It's totally fine. You guys did, you guys did very, very well, getting sub-hour. Not just sub-hour. You guys actually got a sub-55, both of you. That is quite impressive. I mean, I couldn't do that. So you know, with all the difficulties, you guys did very, very well. I want to ask, just in contrast to the last question, what is the question before? What is something you felt really good about in the run? Starting with Aaron.
I don't know. I think the lines I chose were pretty good. I feel like it might have been the best draw on the board because 90 and 95 moon synergized, as well as the regional coins and snow, and a lot of the other goals weren't long.
Yeah, exactly. Those were two that where you basically get them get two squares for free. Definitely pretty good routing.
Yeah.
And King Video Gamer, what's something you thought you did well? And sort of like, all right, that you're
maybe
proud
cat.
of.
Maybe cat. That was about it.
Mhm.
No. I guess. I've never done case triple in a run, and then I did it, so that was alright. But I don't know. The rest of Lost I wasn't so proud of. So yeah, I don't know. There were a couple bits that were alright. I think I rooted some. I was maybe the moon count. I was kind of happy with how I did that, but I was certainly displeased with more things than pleased. Stuff in the run. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely did well with the moons. I don't know if that was entirely intentional or if it just sort of came like that, but
yeah, it played out pretty well, and yeah, it worked out well.
yeah, and obviously in Mario Odyssey Bingo, I mentioned this at the beginning. You really, how much time did you guys have to actually look at the board before the run started?
None really. I don't know.
None.
I didn't see it.
Just starts when you just start looking at the board right when you start playing.
Exactly. So yeah, that leaves a lot of room for sort of some oversight or just sort of some anxiousness of like, okay, am I doing everything right? But it's always nice when things sort of work out despite that.
Yeah, that's fair. There was a lot of possible routes. I didn't have a route until halfway through Cascade that I knew I was going to do.
But yeah, I was gonna ask that. At what point, starting with King Video Gamer, at what point were you like, all right, this is I know it?
It was pretty much when I grabbed the first album. So I was like, yeah.
Wow. So you were you were right on it.
I wasn't super keen on the route, but I was like, I don't know. I didn't like the board much anyway, so I was like, yeah, I'll go with this. It's probably not the best, but it's alright, and just it's important to have just a route early. If you get a good route and it takes you longer to find it, it could end up just panning out worse because you've missed something or whatever. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just stick with the route,
Definitely, yeah. It's a lot more beneficial to just stick with a route, even if it's not ideal, because you don't want to end up going out of your way to get a square, get 1, 2, 3 squares, and then in the end you have to you have to trash them because you're actually going for a different route.
Yeah, that kind of happened to me too. For a lot of Cascade, I saw the lake moon synergy, and I was trying to figure out whether I should work that into my route, but I just couldn't find a good way to do it, so eventually I just gave up on that. I don't think it would have been better anyways.
Right. And yeah, same question for you, Aaron. Was the point where you were like, all right, this is my route?
I was thinking of the route that I was doing for a while, but I didn't completely settle on it until halfway through my main route, where I just gave up on trying to get the lake moon goal synergy to work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, that's sort of the thing you want to avoid. And I mean, you did still win, but if other things would have gone badly as well, that could have meant a loss, since you guys were really, really close. So that's something that really can make a big impact. All right. So did you guys want to say anything else here about your thoughts during it?
Not really, no.
Okay. Aaron, you anything?
I did the smiling Goomba and Cloud.
Yes, you did that. It was very fun.
Mainly because I wasn't sure.
That's the real reason I lost, actually. Because I didn't do the smiling Goomba. That was actually, yeah.
That's it. That was the run killer right there.
Yeah, that decided everything.
All right. Well, let's. I guess we can call it here. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for watching here, and definitely make sure to you both of you. Pretty sure both of you stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Definitely make sure to follow both of the runners. Very, very talented players getting sub-hour on a triple bingo. That takes some skill. So these people are very talented. So if you need some more Mario Odyssey in your life, they will definitely be able to provide it. And yeah, did you guys want to say anything to end it off?
No.
All right, cool. Well, guys, GG on the run. You guys played very, very well. And good luck in the next one.
All right.
All right. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.